RiRi left completely speechless after what A$AP Rocky just did for her. Nobody, and I mean nobody, was ready for what just unfolded between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Fans thought they had seen it all: the luxury gifts, the emotional confessions, the public displays of affection. But this was on an entirely different level. This was deeper, more personal, more emotional than anything they had ever shared publicly before. And when it happened, Riri was left completely speechless, frozen in a moment of pure shock, love, and overwhelming emotion. It all started on what seemed like a normal evening. Rihanna had been busy balancing motherhood, her business empire, and her music return, while Rocky had been quietly walking behind the scenes on something nobody knew about. Even Riri herself had no idea what he had been planning for weeks. According to insiders close to the couple, Rocky had been preparing a deeply personal surprise, not just something flashy or expensive, but something that would truly show Rihanna how much she means to him, how much he values their family, and how serious he is about their future together. That evening, Rocky told Rihanna he wanted to take her out for a quiet dinner. Nothing unusual, no red flags. Riri showed up looking stunning as always, completely unaware that her entire night and possibly her life was about to change forever. But instead of arriving at a typical restaurant, the car pulled up to a beautiful private location overlooking the ocean, decorated with soft candlelight, roses everywhere, and a pathway lit up like something out of a fairy tale. Riri reportedly looked around, confused at first, then emotional, but she still had no idea what was coming. A$AP Rocky took her hand and walked her slowly down the candlelit path. Soft music was playing in the background, one of Rihanna's own songs, but rearranged into a gentle, instrumental version. The symbolism hit her immediately, but she still wasn't prepared for what happened next. As they reached the center of the setup, Rocky stopped, turned to her, and began speaking from the heart. He told her how she changed his life, how she made him a better man, how seeing her as a mother made him love her even more, how building a family with her has been the greatest blessing of his life. At this point, Rihanna was already tearing up, but she still didn't know the full extent of what was happening. Then Rocky did something that shook everyone. He signaled, and suddenly a large screen lit up, showing a beautifully edited video montage, never before saying private moments of their relationship, from their earliest days of friendship to the birth of their children, to quiet moments at home, laughing, playing, living a real life together away from the cameras. Riri covered her mouth in disbelief. Tears began to fall freely. She was completely overwhelmed, but Rocky wasn't done. After the video ended, he looked at her again, reached into his pocket, and pulled out a stunning custom designing ring, something that insiders say he had spent months designing specifically for Riri, inspired by elements of her Caribbean roots, her style, and symbols representing their family. He dropped to one knee. At that exact moment, Rihanna reportedly froze. She didn't speak. She didn't move. She just stared at him, tears streaming down her face, completely speechless as she processed what was happening. A$AP Rocky asked her the question that changed everything. Will you keep building this life with me forever? For several seconds that felt like hours, Rihanna said nothing. Fans would later describe it as the moment her heart was too full of words. Then finally, she nodded and whispered, "Yes." The moment Rocky slipped the ring on her finger, Rihanna broke down completely, crying, laughing, hugging him tightly as the entire scene lit up with fireworks in the background. It was emotional, intimate, and unforgettable. Sources say Rihanna kept repeating, "I can't believe you did this. I can't believe you did this for me." She was completely stern, but not just by the proposal, but by the thought, the effort, and love that went into every detail of the moment. And if that wasn't enough, Rocky had one final surprise. Their closest family and friends stepped out from behind the scenes to celebrate with them, turning the private moment into a joyful, love filled celebration of their future together. The internet hasn't been the same since. Fans are calling it one of the most beautiful, heartfelt celebrity moments ever. Social media exploded with reactions, with millions praising Rocky for the way he honored Rihanna, not just with luxury, but with love, intention, and deep emotional connection. And for Rihanna, this moment wasn't just about the ring. It was about being seen, being loved, being chosen fully and forever. And in that unforgettable moment, Riri was left completely, beautifully, and genuinely speechless. Riri left completely speechless after what A$AP Rocky did for her, and fans are still processing this. In a moment that nobody saw this, and we mean nobody saw it coming, Rihanna, the global icon known for her confidence, composure, and unmatched presence, was left completely speechless after a shocking, emotional, and deeply personal gesture from ASAP Rocky that has now sent fans into a total frenzy. This wasn't just another celebrity moment. This was something different, something deeper, something that has people questioning everything they thought they knew about their relationship. Sources close to the couple say the emotional scene unfolded during what was supposed to be a quiet, intimate evening between Riri and Rocky. No cameras, no big event, just the two of them enjoying a rare, peaceful moment away from the spotlight. But what happened next, no one saw it and no one was prepared for. A$AP Rocky reportedly stood up, took a deep breath, and began speaking from the heart. A speech so raw, so vulnerable, that it instantly shifted the mood in the room. At first, Rihanna smiled, thinking it was just a sweet, romantic moment. But as Rocky continued, her expression slowly changed. Her smile faded, her eyes widened, and then silence. According to insiders, Rocky didn't hold anything back. He reportedly opened up about the struggles he's faced, the fears he's been carrying, and the overwhelming love he has for Riri and their family. But what truly stunned Rihanna was the unexpected announcement he made right in the middle of his speech. A life changing decision, a promise, and a move that could completely reshape their future together. When he revealed it, Rihanna was left frozen, her eyes covering her mouth, eyes locked on Rocky, trying to process what she had just heard. Those present say you could feel the emotion in the air. It was heavy, real, unforgettable. Rihanna, who is known for always staying in control, reportedly couldn't find her words. For weeks, for several seconds, she just stared at Rocky, overwhelmed by what he had just done. Her eyes began to fill with tears, but not just sadness, a mix of love, disbelief, and deep emotion. She reportedly whispered just a few words. "You really did that for me?" And Rocky responds, a quiet nod, with tears in his eyes too. At that moment, Ree completely broke down, not in a dramatic way, but in a deeply human, emotional way that showed just how much the gesture meant for her. While the couple has remained private about the exact details, multiple sources suggest that Rocky's move involved a massive life altering commitment, one that proves he is all in for Riri, their children, and the future they are building together.